One of the biggest news stories of the last couple of days has been the announcement that a privately hired pathologist, hired by the brother of Jeffrey Epstein, shows that, in his opinion, Jeffrey Epstein did not commit suicide. That, in fact, the evidence, in his opinion, shows that it was strangulation. Now, this guy's not a slouch. This guy has done gone over 20,000 reports. He's performed autopsies. He's a very top guy in his field. This is not some run of the mill kind of guy who has no reputation or maybe some student fresh out of the gate. This is a very seriously qualified man, and he confirms what, well, frankly, the entire world already knows, and that is Jeffrey Epstein was murdered, and he certainly did not commit suicide while in prison. Now, his name is Michael Baden. He's a forensic pathologist. He was hired by Epstein's brother to look into his death. Now, he went on Fox and Friends, and he said that there was evidence of homicide and called for further investigation into the incident, which I'm sure will be forthcoming very quickly. Now, the New York Mayor Bill de Blasio, who is in fact a Democrat, on Thursday said, "It just doesn't make sense that the highest profile prisoner in America, someone forgot to guard him. I want to understand. I think everyone wants to understand what really happened." Now, obviously, there's a lot of very suspicious incidents that took place with his death. All of a sudden, nobody was watching him when they should have been. And he was left, completely unmonitored for a great deal of time. And the guy who was supposed to check on him didn't do it. So it's all very, very strange. Now, something somebody told me years ago is that if you want to look into why something happened, look at who had the ability to call off the regular security protocols, if there are any. And I think that's a really good piece of advice because I'm pretty sure no one thinks that he was committing suicide. I mean, he was a billionaire. He probably had a pretty good shot given the amount of money he could have thrown at lawyers and bribes to politicians. It is more likely, almost a lock, that he was silenced by some of the very wealthiest and most powerful people in the entire world. Allegedly Prince Andrew, Trump, the Clinton family, all kinds of people. And there's a lot of connections between him and Israel. And there might have been a plot to blackmail a lot of people while Epstein was working for Israeli intelligence. Now, there's no conclusive proof of that, but there is a lot of circumstantial evidence that certainly does point in that direction. But, I mean, what do we really expect out of this? What's going to happen? I mean, let's face it, the elite, the capitalist class, and not even just the capitalist class, the very elite of the capitalist class wants this to go away as quickly as possible and have no one mention it ever again. And that's probably what's going to happen. I think it's pretty clear that within maybe a year, it's going to be completely forgotten about, and most people aren't even going to remember. It's going to get removed from the public consciousness, so to speak. But this, again, reminds us and gives a little bit of a wake-up call to a lot of the liberals out there exactly how much power the capitalist class actually wields in capitalism and what they're capable of getting away with because they wield that power. Because it's always been a long-standing liberal position that, okay, yeah, bad things happen in capitalism, and yeah, okay, it happens as a result of capitalism, off the profit motive, etc. But it wouldn't happen if it wasn't this one corrupt businessman. If we just regulate it, it'll go away, kind of thing. So let them know that this is the kind of power that really is out there. And this is the kind of thing that they really are capable of.
Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.